discuss heat transfer which takes place along a rod of length L. The resultant partial differential equation developed will be one-dimensional heat equation. Let us discuss solution of one-dimensional heat equation using separation of variable method or product method. We have one-dimensional heat equation written as dou u by dou t equals alpha square times dou square u by dou x square. Let us call it as equation 1, and we have by product method we will assume solution possible for equation 1 as u of xt equals x of x multiplied to t of t, where capital X is a function of independent variable x and capital T is a function on independent variable y alone. Looking at this expression of u of xt, we have dou u by dou t equals capital X into capital T dash and dou square u by dou x square equals capital X double dash multiplied to capital T. That is, taking first order partial derivative of u with respect to t, we obtain capital X into capital T dash. Taking second order partial derivative of u with respect to x, we get dou square u by dou x square equals x double dash into t, where x double dash equals d square x by dx square and t dash equals dt by dt. You can rewrite equation 1 as x t dash equals alpha square times x double dash t. By replacing dou u by dou t as x t dash and dou square u by dou x square as x double dash t, equation 1 becomes x t dash equals alpha square times x double dash t. Now we will do the variable separation. We will bring terms containing x to LHS and terms containing t to RHS and equate it to a real constant k. Thus we have x double dash upon x equals k, rewritten as d square x by dx square equals k times capital X, and t dash upon alpha square t equals k, rewritten as k into alpha square t equals dt by dt. Or these two equations can be rewritten as d square x by dx square minus kx equals 0 and dt by dt minus k alpha square t equals 0. And we have the corresponding auxiliary equations obtained as m square minus k equals 0 for this equation and m minus k alpha square equals 0 for this equation. Let us consider three possible cases for k. First case will be k being positive, second case k being negative, and third case k equals 0. Case 1, k is positive. Suppose that k is of the form k equals lambda square, where lambda is a real number. Then we have the auxiliary equations obtained as m square minus lambda square equals 0 and m minus alpha square lambda square equals 0. Solving the auxiliary equations, we obtain m equals plus minus lambda and m equal alpha square lambda square. Corresponding to this value of m, we have the solution obtained as capital X equals c1 e raised to lambda x plus c2 e raised to negative lambda x. Corresponding to this value of m, we have solution obtained as capital T equals c3 e raised to alpha square lambda square t. Notice that capital X is a function on independent variable small x and capital T is a function on independent variable small t. And we have solution obtained in this case obtained as u of xt equals capital X into capital T, that is c1 e raised to lambda x plus c2 e raised to negative lambda x multiplied to c3 e raised to alpha square lambda square t.